Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we return to our house Thenn playthrough Beyond the Wall. In the last episode we caused chaos within the False North as we slaughtered the Starks and their bannermen. We had a great success there in weakening the Northmen, as well as the Night's Watch, which is awesome for the future. We are going to obviously have a truce there that we're going to have to wait to expire until we can press an actual claim upon trying to get some of those lands. We do have a small peasant revolt that we need to take care of first, well, a wildling revolt. And another thing, I have cheated very slightly just because the colonization and the amount of money that you need and such annoys me, so I decided to give ourselves enough money so that we could actually colonize Skane, because it's hard to get money as wildlings, so we're going to do that just so that we could get this colonized, just to make it a little bit easier. So now we have Skane as part of Beyond the Wall. We have our island province. It is under our control. We'll keep it as our own for now. We can actually create a title, the High Lordship of Skane. Oh, nice. It has its own High Lordship, which is even better. Will give us some prestige as well there, which is perfect. Magna Cregan has created the High Chiefdom of Skane. It's the wrong type of holding in our domain. Oh, we have a city there as well. That's awesome. So we have our first city, which is a wrong holding type. Okay. See what we can do with this. We can build some small Northman barracks. What can we do with the city? Can we actually do anything with that? Not without the money. So let's have a look. So yeah, we can do that with the prestige. We'll build a small Northman barrack. Why not? And improve our new area. Can we actually call upon fleets from here? Not yet. But that's awesome that we have that under our control. I think we will raise Thenn as the new High Lord of Skane. I'm not sure who we have who isn't one of our already vassals. We want somebody who isn't a vassal. It's a shame that we can't give it to a giant or a child of the forest. We will give it to a Thenn, though. Who do we have? We do have the guy who's a green seer. That would be pretty cool. We could always give it to our son as well when he comes of age, but we have got too many provinces, so we are going to have to give one of them away. Is one of them the city? Do we actually own the city? We could give the city of Skane away, which would then leave us with the right immense size. So that might be a better option, actually. I don't think you can give cities to giants, but I will. Here we go. Narag, this was the guy. He's had a daughter as well now. Is she a green seer? No, not yet, which is a shame. Let's grant him the landed title, the city of Skane. We could always give him the chiefdom of Skane as well later on. There we go. We now have an open council position. We need a new priest. We'll go with lighting off. Oh, he's our friend as well, so that's perfect. What can we get him to do? Build zeal or try and convert? Let's try and convert the people of Skane to worship the Fens. That would be interesting. Considering that it's completely desolate. There's no one living there at all, is there now? So we can make a... Yeah, we can send over a load of Fens there and colonize it with Fens and keep it that way. Do you know what? I might just give the guy that we've landed there the actual land instead. That might be a better option. He'll be one of our vassals. Where is he? I'm going to do that. Yeah. In fact, Grand Landed title, the Chiefdom of Skane, the High Chiefdom of Skane. There we go. Gives us a new High Lord as well. A new house has risen to the forefront. Let's have a look what he's going to be called. Of Thenn. Okay, so he has a house of Thenn. Okay, and he has a load of vassals. Master of Skane, Master of Skane, Master of Skane. Okay, so what's happened there? Why is there so many all of a sudden? That is interesting. Are they both cities as well now? The hold of Skag's Watch. Okay, interesting. But yeah, we are going to try and press an invasion of Skagos once our men replenish. Right, let's see how many men we can call up here. Only 161. We've got 1,000 there, which is going to be a bit of a pain to try and take care of. Who have we got down here? Have we still got another High Lordship to give away? High Chiefdom of the Lower Frostfangs. How come we've inherited that? We need to give that back to someone. So we've got Crow Hunter. We've got Wanderer, and then we've got a young Chiefess. We'll probably give it to Crowhunter. I think he's got the strongest land down here. So let's grant landed title, the High Chiefdom of the Lower Frostfangs. There we go. And we've also got Hardhome as well now. Can we not give it to you? Grant landed title? Yes, we can. The High Chiefdom of Hardhome. There we go. Gets our High Chiefs back, which is better. Who should we go for our new law speaker? Do we have anyone decent? The Laughing Eagle. We could go with the Laughing Eagle. We could go with the Redbeard. He might be better. We could also go with Artus, High Chief for the Lower Frostfangs. All fairly similar. We'll go with this guy just because I love the Redbeard sigil. Let's... what should we get you to do? Just perform statecraft for now. Right, so where can we go to? How many men can we call up from you? 1,000. That'll probably be enough. Let's call up... oh no, it's only 747. That sucks, okay. But we can call up some men from here as well. 400. Those two combined should be enough to take care of that wildling peasant revolt. King Jonas of the North has declared King Jonas's retaliation against Magna Cregan on... okay, so they've decided to retaliate already. That's fair enough. Are we going to have the manpower to deal with this? Is the question now. We are a little bit vulnerable. We will be fighting on home territory, so there is that in our favour. Chief Ale of Ice Bayshore ransomed Wet Whale from the clutches of... Wet Whale? What a name. Wet Whale. I'm going to have to look in her court now, because I just want to have a look at this guy who's called Wet Whale, because that is a freaking hilarious name, but it doesn't look like it's going to allow us to look at them, which is a shame, but that's awesome. What a name. What a name. How much manpower did the North have again? 16,000, so he's not exactly in the best of positions. We can call up a few more manpower. It's fine. Let's get our men together as quickly as possible, see what we have got. We can always call upon some mercenaries. They're not exactly expensive. One of our children are lacking in education. Prince Gendel, who's coming along very well. We'll definitely go with the martial education. That'll be the best one for him. We do need to find him a match. I'm hoping I can find him a match with someone who has got Warg blood or Green Seer blood, just to try and get that into the family. I'll spend highly. Yes, of course, we're going to spend highly on his education, which is going to leave us a little bit lacking in funds, but we should be fine. I wonder if we could get an alliance with the people of Skagos. They do have the Beyond the Wall religion, so you never know. It is a possibility. We could also try and get the Giants to our side. Fox Eyes has been a loyal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of Beyond the Wall. It would be seen as the right and honourable course to reward him with certain incomes and loyalty. I think his service warrants a grant of land. He's granted the chiefdom of the Thenn. Well, no, we're not going to give them the chiefdom of the Thenn, are we? So that's never, ever going to happen. How old are they? 38. We can give them gold. We'll just give them gold for now. We're going to give away our main holding. All right, we've got 3,000 men here. So there's a few more coming. Hara Heartwhisper is now known as the Skin Changer. Oh, very nice. What's she got? She's got a wolf. Interesting. 18. Oh, she's married. Which is a shame. So her daughter, no, not a Warg or Green Seer at the moment, is now known as the Wolf, now known as the Eagle, the Widowmaid. She just got like a ridiculous amount of awesome nicknames all of a sudden. It's possible to rank up in our society. Yes, so we will do that. It's going to hopefully give us more prestige to spend. We have got stuff building in holdings and such for now, so we'll just let that prestige stock up for now and then look at ways to spend it afterwards. And we're already 8% up in this peasant revolt. We do need to take that down quickly. Maybe we can then get a little bit more manpower. 2 giants on either flank, which is epic as well. We could do with a little bit more gold, really, to try and bring in some of those mercenary bands. Although not a lot of them are very strong. And perfect. We are promoted to veteran in the Free Folk, which is perfect. Let's kill this rebel camp, which has just killed a load of people who live in this land, which is really shit. Really shitty indeed. Have we got better commanders? Eric, High Chief of the Milkwater. And Nob is actually our next best commander, so we'll keep the Giant there on the flank for now. Let's go and take care of this. My ward Gendel is inquisitive and asks so many questions it is hard to answer them all. I will try my best, and for every answer I give, Gendel seems to like me even more. We have become close friends. That's awesome. We've become close friends of our son and heir. That's great. I can't moan about that. Has he gained arbitrary as well? Yes, he has. Interesting. My king, despite my best efforts to try and improve your wrongly tarnished reputation, it seems your standing in the realm has lessened. The ravens I sent were merely greeted with scorns and skepticism, while the nobles I met did not believe the explanation I provided for you. Well, that does suck. We lose prestige, which is the worst thing that could happen to us, because we need that prestige to spend. Can we call up any more men? We actually can call up a few more. I'm guessing it's from one of these lands. Let's just go take care of this. This is the strongest revolt that we've had so far. My king, the colony at Skane, is under siege by forces led by Lord Robert Flint of Widow's Watch. If the defenders were to capitulate and let the fledgling settlement be sacked, there is a chance the colony may fail and fall back into ruin due to its fragile state. A relief force must be sent. Yes, it must. Let's call up any navy that we do have. Wow! We've gained 73 ships from Skane. That is awesome. That's actually enough to carry our entire army. Yeah, let's dock all our fleet here in the Night Valleys. I can't believe how many ships we've got. We've actually gained 3 ships here. Not that we're going to be able to do much with them. So the shipbuilding yards have been finished there. We just need to take care of this peasant revolt. Can't let it go round killing our vassals. So we need to take care of them, slaughter the army, sacrifice the leader. The world is a dangerous place and devious plots are everywhere. Well, that is not good. So we have got plots against us, apparently, to try and kill us. There's none on here that I can... kill Magna Cregan, Harlan of the Night Valleys. Can we try and imprison him? We have a 69% chance. Let's do that then. And we have managed to imprison him. Perfect. So that's going to end the plot against us, at least. I hope. Is there any other plots to kill us? Doesn't look like there is. We'll put auto stop on. My wisdom ever eludes you. I have sent out emissaries to all known plotters to seize immediately. Perfect. Right. So we will take care of that in a moment. We'll keep him in our prison for now. We've got more important things to sort out for now. We'll let him rot. I will be sacrificing him or beheading him. And apparently we've got 10,000 men now. So if we can get rid of this, we are going to be able to call up a lot more manpower, which is awesome. And we can take them to... Yeah, we're going to need to get rid of that siege. Mance of Night Valleys Wildling Revolt has declared peasant revolt for the Night Valleys on Chief Harlan of the Night Valleys. Okay, well that works perfect in our favour, to be honest. Torfey is really trying his best to impress me. I cannot deny that his recent attempts to win my favour have been more than successful. I can really trust people like him. Our opinion changes. He won't become our friend, but at least the opinion changes, which is good. Let's take care of this revolt quickly. We are losing 3% against the Starks now, apparently. That's fine. That's fine. As soon as we take care of this, we're marching over. Get rid of that Flint army on Skane. We can't let Skane fall. I can't believe how many ships we've got now. That is going to come in such good use for when we try and invade Skagos. We'll be able to go there without having to actually march through the north. Oh, that's gonna fall, isn't it? It's going to fall. It's just so annoying. It's taking us so long to get here. There we go. We've got there. Perfect. I've slaughtered that peasant revolt. The peasant revolt for the West Shelf has ended. Magna Cregan has won. Right. Let's see how many more men we can actually call up here then now. Not a huge amount. A few hundred from here. 82 over there. Let's march over to the fleet then. We've got 109 ships here. We have merged them together. Let's disband these 3 ships. We could have sailed them round, but by the time they get there... my prisoner, Grizz Cannibal. Nice name. He's a nice riverman. We will execute him. Or we can actually ransom. No, we can't. I say we could have done with the money. Yeah, we'll execute him, and he will be sacrificed to the gods. So Harlan in our prison has actually now lost his lands, I believe. He is a night runner. He's got his children. Yeah, so he's no longer the lord. So has he got money to ransom? No, he hasn't. So we can recruit him. I don't think that's a good idea, and he's useless anyway. So we will just execute him, do it, and we will sacrifice him to the gods. Do everything for the gods. Right, let's get these men over there as quickly as possible now. Wow, 2,300 Stark men. are about to march beyond the wall. They're just coming through Castle Black, or it might be the Night Fort at this point. And they're actually being led by the king. Well, they was. So that should be a pretty easy army to take down. Let's go and crush this Stark host. Teach them they should not become beyond their wall. The wall is there for us just as much as them. It's there to keep us out. It's there to keep them out of our land now that we've united the North. And my vassal High Chief Walton Stonemore has tried to have Chief Gavin Greensky of the Giants Dare arrested, but failed to apprehend him. He has now raised his banners in rebellion. That's fine. We are actually replenishing our forces as well whilst we march eastward, so that's good. We're going to have even more men by the time we do get to the Stark force. And we've become good friends with High Chief Artus the Tool Talker, who's an amazing fighter and a heavy infantry leader. Awesome. Perfect. It's great news. Hopefully he'll send us more manpower when we need it. Winterkeep is about to fall now, though, which would obviously be Craster's Keep in the future. But we're going to slaughter that. Wow, 9,000 Starks now coming north. 11,000 Starks now coming north. Okay, that might not be good. Let's march to the Night Valleys instead. We do obviously have the home advantage, but that is a huge, huge army. 120 men there. 907 men here. Perfect. Let's just get you on the ships for now, just in case the Stark army decided to try and attack you. But our armies are replenishing constantly. Hopefully these are going to suffer from the lands beyond the wall. It's a shame that it's not winter, so we'd have that advantage. They are going to try and attack us. Let's dock these 120. Right, let's have a look. How many... Whoa. Oops. How much manpower have we got here? 8,100. And we can actually embark them on the fleet, which is perfect. Let's get these 900 men to go to the Haunted Forest instead. And we will sail to the Haunted Forest so that we can merge those men together. I have encountered Warrior Torif many times while carrying out my duties for the Free Folk, and it is always a pleasant occasion. We can talk for hours, if the time allows, because he never bores me while our discussions are often lengthy. We always seem to agree on the matters which are most important. I think this is friendship. We've gained another friend, which is awesome. Why can we not dock in the Haunted Forest? What about the Shivering Forest? No. Okay. We'll bring these men out. Maybe they wouldn't have a dock, would they? We wouldn't have docks there. We've not got a shipbuilders yet. That's probably the reason why. Could do a little bit more manpower. We can hire 200 men, though. So not going to help out in the slightest, is it? Those mercenary bands are pathetically weak. We may have to set our own mercenary band up if we have chance. Lord Robin of Rideau's Point used a favour on King Jonas of the North to get the Chief General position. That's fine. Right, 907 men. Can you board the ships, please? Looks like they're going to go for Hardhome. Your vassal chief Gavin Greensky has been captured by High Chief Walton Stonemore of the Upper Frostlands and taken prisoner. Right, so I've got a decent amount of manpower on here now. Where are they going to march to now? I'm really annoyed that they're not losing any men. Let's sail to Skane and lift the siege. Just so that doesn't collapse, and then we can land in Hardhome. Slowly making its way there. Taking its sweet time. My king, your son, Prince Sigon, is responding very well to my tuition. He has improved in his skills and advancing in knowledge every day. 2 diplomacy and gain the trait patient. Perfect. I was somewhat surprised to be approached by a group of high-class courtesans during a nightly fair. They claim to be a gift from Chief Torfair. Not bad at all. God, he is such a suck-up. Right, here we go. We can lift the siege of 7 defenders pretty easily. And this one of 40 defenders. There we go. And there's another siege. Okay, nice. There we go. Perfect. Sieges have been lifted, so at least we've got Skane back under control. Let's embark our army and let's go land in Hardhome. Hopefully we can call up some more men. They are losing manpower as well by doing these sieges, which is perfect. The Free Folk do not recognise the same concepts of hereditary as those of the south of the wall, and will not hesitate to abandon a weak heir. Your heir Gendor of Thenn does not seem to have earned the respect of the men yet, and so your realm will die with you when he pass. My heir must improve one way or another. He's not bad, he's good. He's humble as well now. He's a good heir. He will be very good by the time that Cregan does eventually die. I'm hoping so anyway. Let's start lifting some of these sieges. Can we call up any more men yet? No, we can't. Only mercenary companies that we don't have the money for. We could try and recruit the giants to our cause. Let's do that. Let's see if we can get the giants on side. Summon warriors of the wildling. We lose 300 renown. Has renown greater or equal to 300. I wonder how many men that would give us. Let's have a look at our societies. What is our current renown? The king is leading the Stark host, which is interesting. If we could capture him or kill him in battle, that would be awesome. Making even more chaos in the land south of the wall. Right, how... Yeah, this isn't very well defended, so we can lift these sieges pretty easy without losing much manpower, and we'll be able to replenish pretty easily as well. Do you know what? If we march there, we will get the penalties, so we don't want to march there. If we can take a stance in Forktop in the mountains and get... No, what? March to Whitetree. If we can get the Stark host to follow us into the mountains, that could be good. That could work perfectly in our favour. It has 4,000 more men, though, which is an insane amount more. So a lot of manpower. He could really do some damage to us. We have managed to sweep around, though, so let's march to Forktop. Maybe even the Fist of the Firstmen. I'm trying to look where we can get a really good, decent stance. They'll have to cross water if they want to attack us in the Fist of the Firstmen. In Forktop, we will get the defensive bonus, which is good. So, yeah, let's go to Forktop and stay in Forktop, and let's see if we can get the Starks to chase us to Forktop. It gives us a chance. Gives us the best chance that we've got. We need to take a defensive stance, use our home advantage in our favour. See if we can get that to work. Would we be better by going into the Skirling Pass? That Skirling Pass could be even better. Mounting Pass though, yeah, we're probably better off in Forktop. Yeah, we'll go into Forktop and we'll stay there and wait. Oh, we're not going to make it to Forktop. They're going to attack us here in Winter Keep, but we will get the bonus of fighting in a forest province. So we do get a slight bonus at least. Let's see what's going to happen. All comes down to this. I am a little bit nervous because they outnumber us massively. But it looks like our advantage is going to pay off. Oh, nice. You were separated from your men in the chaos of battle and now find yourself in the midst of war. As you scan the field and try to rejoin your forces, you see King Jonas break through the enemy ranks and charge you. Let's have a look at the king in the north then. So his combat skill is 50. He's a trained fighter. He is going to get the bonus of ice, I would imagine. Yes, plus 20, plus 15 for the Stark armor as well. So he's actually not a very good fighter at all. We're 120 personal combat skill. Skilled fighter, we're brave. We've got our Weirwood bow. We're a Thenn, which gives us plus 5, and we're a veteran. Prepare to die, Stark scum. You turn to face King Jonas, and he breaks his charge and flees. You pursue, but lose him in the chaos. That's right, coward. Run back to Winterfell, and we gain morale for that. So we are going to win this battle now. That's awesome. We've actually managed to sway this in our favour and slaughter even more Stark men. And the fact that they went to war with us is perfect. And an unmarried heir. Our son can now marry. The Battle of Winter Keep is over. We lost 800 men. They lost 3,000. Master Benford of of House Mollen of Dawn Forest was captured in battle. He will be a suitable sacrifice to the old gods unless we can ransom him. 70 gold. Nice. He's got 68 gold. Perfect. We will keep hold of him. 70 gold can really help us out. We'll be merciful. We'll gain some piety for that. We need to find a match for our son and heir. Arrange a marriage. Let's have a look on find characters. It doesn't have to be our religion. As long as they're not married. Obviously female. Let's have a look at the ones around his age. If we can, let's have a look as well. Let's go green. Got Poppy, the skin changer. She's 21. Oh, she has the weak trait as well, which is annoying. She has a goat. She has a wolf. She has green dream. She has quick. Is it worth the risk? I think it probably is worth the risk of the weak. Let's arrange a marriage between her and our son Gendel, which she will accept. Hopefully we don't get that weak trait, but if we can get the quick and the green dreams, that's awesome for the future of the Thenns. It would be awesome to get that. Right, let's lift this siege and start getting things back under control for us. And may you live in harmony and contentment. I accept your suggestion that Prince Gendel and Poppy get married. Poppy the Skin Changer has arrived at our court. Awesome news. Right, let's lift this siege. We'll lift it slowly. That's a lot of defenders. They've left a lot of start men. They're fort level 2. That's something we really need to work on, the fort level. Let's have a look at the lands of Thenn now. What do we actually have left that we can do? Thenn Warband, 675 gold to do that. Training grounds. Improves our levy and garrison size. I want more manpower, really. Light infantry plus 120. 50 archers. Let's go for the war camp then, which gives us 120 light infantry. Hold of North down. We can go for the war camp as well. Let's get more manpower. I'm not going to do any more shipbuilders just yet because we've actually got a decent amount of ships now. Grave Newsberg, having been tended to the wounds of the men at your command, is reported to have cracked under the stress of the stream of grotesque injuries. The men are now unnerved because of this. Well, that sucked, but we did gain that morale bonus anyway. Actually, let's build some more ships over. Oh, Frozen Shore Barracks. So let's do that instead, actually. Get some more manpower out on the Frozen Shore because we don't have a lot of manpower. What about Hardhome, actually? Small Wildling Barracks. Let's do that. Let's get some more manpower from Hardhome. It is like probably our best area beyond here. It's a shame that we don't have it for ourselves, but I'm happy to keep Thenn for ourselves. We've lifted the siege of Winterkeep. Let's lift the siege of Whitetree. We should be able to lift most of these sieges pretty easy. Can we call any more men up yet? No, which is annoying. What decisions have we got? Have we got any new decisions? Worship the ancestors, employ a new courtier, go on a grand hunt, search for it. Not really. Not a lot. Summon Lodge Commander. War Sacrifice. Perform a ritual sacrifice to the Patreon deities of the free folk to strengthen your resolve in battle. Lose 300 renown for doing that. Does that mean that we can summon the warriors? Yes, we can actually summon the warriors of the wildlings. That's awesome to know for the future. We're going to get our bonus here again. So I think we should be able to hold off the Stark host once more. Hopefully we get to meet the King of the North in battle again. And yeah, we're going to win this. We're going to slaughter the Stark host. The Stark men seem to be completely brain dead when it comes to fighting the Thenns. They just keep fighting battles. They've got no chance of winning. And we've had a great victory there, which is awesome. We did lose a bit of manpower, but not as much manpower as them, so it's all good. It's awesome that we've got all this new stuff that we can now do. And perfect, my wife is pregnant. Excellent. Please, another son. As many sons as possible. Summon a Lodge Commander. We lose 300 renown. A Skin Changer from the Free Folk will arrive at your court. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. My wife seems to be going through a rough pregnancy. Well, let's tell her to take leave and rest. We need a son, desperately. We can actually build something else here as well. Build a new holding. God knows where the Stark army has retreated to now. And a great victory. Perfect. Magna Cregan of Thenn. We do not concern ourselves with the troubles of men. Regard his loss. Well, that sucks because they joined us last time. We actually need them this time and they're not interested. Never mind. We seem to be coping well enough without them. Let's attempt an assault here. Can we march on to Winterkeep? Lift the siege there. We also got that bonus there, I believe, as well. So it's worth the risk of doing so. Should be able to lift the siege there. And we're pretty even in manpower now between us. My king, since I arrived in Thenn, there's never been a shortage of soldiers. Awesome. Does that mean that we can call up some more? Not just yet. Never mind. The campaign has been proof that Nub is clearly not of proper blood. I wish I would never have met him. We become bitter rivals, me and a giant. Okay, well that sucks, but never mind. And they are going to attack us with our advantage again. So, that's hilarious. Come at us then, Starkmen. Let's see what you can do. Let's cause huge damage to your ranks once more. The way that he's letting his army be completely slaughtered, we could actually march south and cause some serious damage. And we've ran into Lord Duncan of Flint's Finger. And Nubby's actually offering to fight for as a formidable fighting giant. My god, he'd be so strong. But no, we will fight him ourselves. This will not end until one of his yields from injury. You see a weak spot, a vulnerability in Lord Duncan's defence. It's not much, but it's all you need. Strike. Lord Duncan tries to fight back, but I force my way through and move to extravagantly sever his hand from his body. Finally, I sink my short sword into his chest. The man groans, and it takes a while before my own heart stops pounding. Then he is still. Lord Duncan crumbles to the ground lifeless. You wipe his blood from your dagger. The deed is done. He is dead. Victory is mine. Awesome. As Lord Duncan falls before you, his soldiers look on and begin to lose hope. Plus 20 morale, which is awesome. We're going to slaughter this Stark host once more. Do we still have that prisoner? Can we ransom Benford yet? No, he's actually losing money. We'll keep him as our guest for now. And we've absolutely slaughtered that Stark host. It'd be so good if we could capture the king. Sucks that we haven't managed to do that, but never mind. Let's lift the siege here. The cook complained to me about my son Gendel's temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her son in the face again. The kid shows spirit. He gains wrath, which would probably be good if we want people to follow him. Gains patience. Encourage him to be more... pray for his soul. No, the kid shows spirit. I'm happy with him having wrath. That may work to try and keep people on side. And we're going to slaughter this small Stark host now. Let's march on to Whitetree once that's done. And get that under siege. Great victory, and we have captured a Valeman, a random Valeman. He'll make a perfect sacrifice to the gods. Some random Andal will definitely sacrifice him. I leave the altar with my clothes still dripping of the blood of my last victim. After having officiated a few sacrificial rites, I've found that my hands are much steadier, and that my heart is much more impervious to the incurrent pleas of my offerings to the gods. It needs to be done. Nice, we get a new trait, which is awesome. I think we're going to have to end this episode here, though, and end the war in the next episode, because it is dragging on quite a bit, but at least we are replenishing the Stark forces a ridiculous amount. We're making them extremely weak, and we can now lift the siege of a lot of land, and they're coming back again with their 5,000 men. I'm not going to offer him white peace. I'm just going to keep slaughtering his army until he's got nothing left, while ours is just getting stronger and replenishing. So yeah, we will end this episode here, guys. As I said, thank you all so much for watching once more. I hope you've enjoyed. If so, please don't forget to like and comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.